Devo, Meredith, Sid here with you. Good to see you. Call me old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned?
Thank you.
You asked.
Just reiterating the point, growing up, 911 was kind of an important thing.
Well, yeah?
You would only use 911, and it still is, yes, you're right, but only use it for emergencies, is what I was always told by parents, by teachers, by people of authority. This was a constant thing being hammered into my mind, and I think we can all say the same thing. Some people never got the message. Peel Police this week released the latest misuse of 911. A woman called 911 because she was having trouble finding something important. We have the audio. Here it is.
911. Do you need police, fire, or the ambulance?
No, I need the bank on Westwood Mall phone number.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Do you have a life-threatening emergency right now?
No.
Okay, 911 is for life-threatening emergencies or major crimes in progress. I do not have the phone number of any banks in the area.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is not an appropriate use for 911. There's lots of people who have real emergencies, but now I'm speaking to you.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, that was polite-ish.
Sure.
The person on the other end taking that call would have been more polite than I. According to Peel Police, they say there were 71,000 calls per month last year. Almost half of them were unnecessary or accidental. I have zero patience for this. I believe there should be fines. Now, I know there are people listening to that saying maybe it was an elderly woman who needed some help and didn't have someone to help him. Okay. I understand maybe why that happened. That's still, that is inexcusable to me. How do we stop that? Because it's not just the one, based on the numbers rolling through.
No, those numbers are huge. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, maybe you're right, Sid. Maybe it's a bit of a re-education. Maybe there's a campaign that needs to go on. I don't know. I don't know if anyone doesn't have an awareness that 911 is for emergencies or crimes in progress only. But there certainly seems to be, I don't know, it's an immediate gratification kind of society we're living in. They know that number, so that's the number that gets called. But no, I mean, the cost of that call alone, and when you add up all these calls, the thought of who was out there that needed help, that who didn't potentially get the help in the time that they needed, I mean, it's tragic, and you're right, inexcusable and should be fined.
What do we do about it, Steve? See, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know how to...
Yeah, I don't know if the fine is the way to go. Hear me out. Hear me out on this. Maybe, just maybe, she was trying to do 311. Why are all our numbers very similar? 311 is something you do for the city to try and get some help on something you want to know about the city. I know it's along the same line. There's the 3, there's the 6, there's the 9.
There is a separation of
I'm just
church and state there, though.
Number, though, the different number.
Right, but if you are new to the country, if you are not familiar with the use of the number, I'm not defending all of it because it is terrible when you're doing that, because there are, as that operator said, real life-threatening emergencies, which are super important, and you're taking that person's time in case something like that happens. I don't know if fining is the way to go, especially like when your phone does something, the pocket dial of that. Do you deserve a $500 fine for that because you sat down on your phone wrong?
No, but I'm sure they get pocket dialed all the time.
That's what they're saying. They're accidental, right?
But that was clearly not an accidental. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But to me, that's not an accidental call. Maybe it is a new public service.
Yeah, maybe we need a campaign, like an education, because there are a lot of wonderful new people in this country. Mm-hmm. Maybe that hasn't been disseminated in terms of the information that needs to be. I don't know. So maybe we need to put some stuff up on bus shelters and really take it that way and spend the money there as opposed to trying to charge people for it, because, I mean, people can't be continually charged and charged. But this, I mean, it's got to stop.
Well, we could cut a PSA right here for people.
Yeah, this is the PSA.
Could we go, you want to go on 6, Kim? We could do something right here.
Okay.
If you
if
you need a phone number, don't call 911. If you need where a Service Ontario is, don't call 911. If you're ordering an Uber, don't call 911. If you're wondering what happened to your friend Becky across the street, don't call 911. All right? Unless you think something bad happened to Becky.
Yeah, but Becky might be in trouble.
Yeah. Don't do any of that stuff.
Then sure.
Because we don't have enough people taking calls. We don't have enough people in those positions. It's important. Don't do that. And I appreciate Peel Police legitimately for putting that out, because it's ridiculous, and I think we got to know what's going on here and educate people as best we can.
Yeah.